Good evening, Freedom fans. Tonight's Freedom Face Off is going to be for the super lightweight Freedom World title between Syria's very own Ahmad Alatmah and Colombia's very own Juan Vasquez. Without further ado, let's invite both of these fighters in. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, coach,
How
how are you?
are you? Uh, ladies and gentlemen, we have two of the best super lightweights in the world facing off for the most expensive Muay Thai belt in the world. And they will be fighting for the 63.5 kg super lightweight amateur world title. Um, Without further ado, let's let them introduce themselves. Juan, please tell us your name, your age, and what gym you're from.
Hey, well, coach, I've some of you know, I'm Juan Vasquez. I'm from Colombia. I'm 26 years old. I trained all my life in Colombia. Now I'm living in New York. I'm living in New Jersey, and I'm training here. Yes, I am right here.
Yeah. When did you come to the States?
I I came like 5 months ago.
5 months ago.
Yep.
And you're training with Matador.
I'm training with my child. Yes, sir.
Very
At
good.
Queens. Yes.
Ahmad,
I'm just
please.
getting off from training. I'm right here
You're in the
in the
train
training
station, I can
station.
tell.
Yes. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you for
yeah.
taking this time to speak with us. We'll
It's
make it
okay.
quick.
It's okay. Yeah,
Ahmed,
yeah.
tell us your name, your age, and what gym you're from.
My name is Ahmad Alatmah. I'm 18 years old, and I represent Rami Elite, Philadelphia.
Juan, his first question is for you. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions for either fighter, please comment the question below. Juan, when did you start training and why?
I started training when I was 13 years old, and I started like training with like my friends when I was very young, and I like the sport like from the beginning. It was not easy. Like I lost so many fights at the bottom, but now we are here. We train hard. We did it good. We did with discipline, and discipline take us over here.
So you've been training for about 13 years. I remember seeing you in the IFMA Pan American Games. Remember when I
Yes,
saw you there?
yes.
Uh,
In Argentina, it was in
Argentina,
Argentina.
yes.
Yes.
Very good fighter. I was impressed when I first saw you, brother. God bless.
Thank you so
How
much.
many fights do you have now altogether? You think?
Uh, well, I started fighting like C class at IFMA. You know, like IFMA rules. I have like 3, 4 fights C class, and then I become like B class. I did like another 6 fights, and then I have like another 6, 7 fights.
A
Elite
class.
class, yes, elite class.
So about like 20 fights.
Yeah, yeah, about like 20, a little bit less.
Okay, very good. Um, Ahmed, when did you start training and why?
Started training before COVID started, like a month before COVID started, a little bit before that.
How old were you?
I was 14 years old.
14. Why did you start training?
I, I,
You hear me now?
Yes.
I was walking by and I saw the name Rami. It was an Arabic name and it sounded familiar. So I just walked inside to see what it is, and it all started there.
So you were not even planning on it. You just saw an Arab name and you walked in.
Yes,
Um, Now, very similar. I believe you also have around like 20 fights.
yes, 25,
20 fights. What's your record?
18 and 2.
So you guys have about the same experience. Um, I believe Juan has more international experience with IFMA. What would you say, Ahmed? What would you say that your biggest fight was?
My biggest fight was against first freedom, my freedom debut.
Why was that fight your biggest fight?
It was against like a really game opponent, like very experienced opponent, and I didn't have a lot. I didn't have experience, and it was like tough fight. I had to dig deep.
Juan, what would you say your biggest fight was?
My biggest fight, it was against Canada in the Pan American Championship.
Canada?
Yeah, against Canada. Yeah, he broke my nose at the
I
end of the
remember I
round.
was cheering for you in that fight,
Yeah,
and Canada didn't like it.
yeah, yeah. The coach, Canadian coach, they didn't like it. They were very disappointed, but the fight was very good. Like we went all 3 rounds over, and the fight was really good. He was taller than me, and I take the distance. I did like my job, and was good.
Now, this is a big fight, and you only been here in the United States for a few months. And what many people don't know, both of you gentlemen took this fight last minute. Why? Why did you take this fight, Juan?
Okay, like this is one of my dreams, like become to a world championship, world champion. So yeah, I heard about this fight. You remember I went to one seed fights, and I didn't know like you were the owner of of Freedom Promotions. So I said, oh, that's really nice. Let's fight. And I fought like 1 month ago. So I've been working hard and I've been training. And yes, I'm
You
here right
remember
here.
you asked me for a fight when I first saw you at the last Freedom, and I told you I was gonna get you a fight.
Yes.
I told you when I saw you. You asked for a fight. I said I will
Thank
get
you
it
so
for you.
much.
You're welcome,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
So, for those that don't know, I was actually supposed to make this fight with somebody else. Uh, that person ended up getting injured in their last fight. We went to another person in Canada to get Juan a fight, and then that person said it's too soon against somebody like Juan. And then we went to Ahmad, and Ahmad fortunately took the fight to make this happen. Ahmed, why did you take this fight? This is such a big fight for you. Why did you take it on last minute, like a week notice?
Like it doesn't matter. Like this is what I want to do, and it doesn't matter the time. As long as I have a breath in me, I'm gonna fight.
Do you know anything, Ahmed, about your opponent?
Uh, nothing about him, but I know I'm going to fight. Like I'm going. We both gonna fight. Like it's not
Gonna
gonna
do
be
a good
easy.
show. It's gonna be a good
We're gonna
show for
fight.
everybody. Yeah, yeah. Like everybody's very welcome to the fight. Everybody's welcome to this show. It's one of the biggest promotions right here in the United States. We're really good fighters, so we're gonna do our best. I know. Thank
Yes,
you, thank you.
100%.
Juan, do you know anything about your opponent?
No, never. This my first time I saw him. Like I saw one fighter training in your academy. He came to the South American in Colombia in Medellin. I saw him fighting, and yeah, it was like I was gonna be his opponent in that South American champion, but I got an injury. I got a lesson, so I couldn't fight. So yeah, that was it.
That was the other Ahmed.
Yeah, they were yeah. I was confused with both of them. Yeah.
No problem. So both of you don't know much about opponents. I hope you know that this is you both are dangerous fighters. I'm sure you already know about yourselves. Juan, would you say this is going to be your biggest win if you win and become world champion this Saturday? Is this going to be your biggest victory?
Yes, sir. It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
Ahmed, is this going to be your biggest victory?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Juan, why are you going to win this Saturday?
I have all the Colombian people supporting me. I have all good vibes. I'm working hard for this and every day dreaming and praying good. Like this is my path, and this is what I dream in every day. So I'm very proud of me. I'm very confident of me.
We know how strong the Colombian fighters are. I never see a
Yes, sir.
Colombian fighter that don't have big heart. So I
Yeah,
know
we
what you're
do.
bringing.
We left our hairs. We leave the hair in the ring all the time as a
I
warrior.
believe that.
You know.
I believe that. Ahmed, same question for you. Why do you think you're gonna walk away as the world champion this Saturday?
I come from a hard life. This is nothing for me. Like, this is a fight, but I fought bigger than this. When I was a child, I fought war. I fought everything. So this is
What
just
do you
gonna be.
mean? What do you mean you fought war?
Yeah, like when I was in Syria, I was a little kid. We came from war. I saw bad life. So this is like a heaven. Fighting here is like heaven. This is like pleasure. I love going in the ring. This is something I love.
We have a question for you already, Ahmed. How do you see this fight ending?
A good fight.
It's gonna be a good fight. Definitely, I think it's gonna be a good fight. So, Juan, same question for you. How do you see this fight ending?
Yeah, it's gonna be the best show of the night. I promise you.
Oh man, I'm
Promise
excited.
you.
I'm excited. Juan, what type of fighter, if you had to tell the people, the fans around the world watching, what do you say? What type of fighter are you?
Okay, I'm not the type of fighter like you can read easily in the ring, and I'm always going for all. I'm always going hard. I am like very calm. I'm very cold in the fight. I'm not like running in the fight. I'm always starting my fight my opponent between the fight.
Technician.
I'm not starting my opponent before the fight. I doing my best in the fight. I'm doing my technique and what I have my strategic, and that's it.
Ahmed, same question for you. What type of fighter are you?
Um, I fight very like I use my IQ a lot. Like I use fight IQ a lot, and expect me to come for the kill in second. The first second or the last second. You don't know.
Machado in the house. Felipe Machado, I want you to know, Felipe, that you're fighting the world champion September 9. So I'm just making breaking news now. Felipe, you hear the news now. This Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is probably the biggest super lightweight fight in America that people have seen in a long time. One representing the great fighting country of Syria, Colombia, and Ahmed representing the Warriors of Syria. This is going to be a big fight. Both countries are known to have tough fighters, big heart. And we know both of these fighters, they have a good background and a lot of experience. So I'm interested to see, because both of you are technicians, but both of you are killers. I'm interested to see who's going to go for the kill first. Um, with that said, Juan, do you see this fight staying on the outside or in the clinch?
Oh, it's like both. Okay, I could say 50-50. Like you never know if the fight ends very early or it's gonna end, in the middle, in the end.
I'm really, really excited, man. Are you making me excited? Ahmed, do you see this fight staying on the outside or in the clinch?
It depends on where I see I have advantage. Where I see the weaknesses. I'm gonna look for the weaknesses. I'm gonna hunt his weaknesses as soon as I see my opponent. I'm not gonna hesitate.
We have a comment, Niley. Niley, if you want to be on the fight, the show is almost stacked, almost done. But if you want to be on, all you gotta say is the word, and I'll make it happen. You already know. Um, Juan, now 5 rounds. Is this something that you've had a lot of fights experience 5 rounds before?
I never fought 5 rounds before. This is my first time fighting five rounds.
How do you feel about that?
I'm I'm ready for everything.
I know you are. Ahmed, how do you feel about this being a 5 round fight? Is this something that you're used to, or do you like the 3 round fights?
I can't remember the last time I fought 3 round fight. Like
I, okay, Juan, I know you're new here, and I already know this is the biggest fight. You walk away out of this fight, you become the world champion of the world. But with that said, is there somebody that you want to fight after this?
I really don't know like people here, like so many fighters here. Like I know fighters in Thailand, I know fighters like outside, you know. I would like to defend the title to anyone, you know.
Well,
I'm
you
here
win
to fight
this Saturday, you
anyone.
become the champion of the world. They have to come to you.
That's it. That's right.
Ahmed, same question for you. Is there somebody that you would like to fight?
yes, you know, this is not my weight class. You know, I'm like this is not my weight class. 140. I don't fight at 140, but no problem. I can fight at 140. But I want the 135. I want the 135. The champion, Freddie.
So you calling out the United States champion?
Yes,
Okay. Well,
yes,
I think he's in the live.
yes.
I
No, no,
think he
no. I
wants to
know.
fight both of you guys.
Yes.
With that said, Juan, is this your weight class or do you fight lower?
I used to fight lower when I was younger. I fought in Thailand at 57. I don't know how many pounds is that.
57, that's 125.
57, 125. Yeah, it was in 2019. And when I become Pan American champion, I fought 60 kilograms.
What is
This
this
is
gonna
my
be your weight now
this
or
is
you gonna go back down?
it's gonna be my way now. Yeah, definitely.
Freddie, Freddie, I know you're the USA champ at 61 kg. So Freddie, we got you here. Would you want to fight either one of them? But it will be at 63.5 kg. So it's 5 pounds more. So,
Well,
but now I'm gonna leave that question there. Yes, Ahmed.
or I can go down to him. I don't fight at 140. I go down. I come down to 135, 130, 150, 16, whatever he
No
wants.
problem. I like where this is
No
going. You make
problem.
this job easy. Juan and Ahmed, you and Freddie, you guys make this job easy. Listen, man, I'm really, really excited for both of you. You are two of the best fighters in the world. And inshallah, this Saturday, the whole world is going to watch you. Juan, would you like to say anything to your family, friends, people back home in Colombia?
Yeah, I hope everybody's watching. Saben que los quiero mucho a todos, saben que estamos aquí de corazón a darla toda por todos ustedes. Muchas gracias por estar ahí pendientes. And now, step by step, and always in good hands. That's the most important thing.
Ahmed, would you like to say anything to your family, friends, anybody around the world?
Of course, I want to first say Alhamdulillah. You know, this is all. You know, thanks to God. Alhamdulillah, who I am today, and thanks to you. You know, as a promoter and as a coach, you did a lot, so much for me that I will never forget. And my teammates at Rami League, you know, they always with me, win, lose, they always support me. You know, my family, everybody, you know, that supports me, that have love for me. You know, thank you so much, and I will never disappoint.
Juan Vasquez, Ahmad Alatmah, I want you both to know, well, for the whole world tuning in right now watching, no matter what happens this Saturday, I'm going to support both of you, gentlemen. Juan Vasquez, Ahmad Alatmah, whenever you want to fight, no matter what happened, you become the champion of the world, I'm going to continue promoting you to the world. Even if one of you does not
Thank
get
you
it,
so much.
you're welcome, brother. I'm going to stand by both of you. I will support you and I will promote you whenever you want to fight. I want you to know
Thank
that
you.
before this fight happens.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Ladies and
we are here
gentlemen,
to give a good show to start like growing up this sport around the world. You know, this is a new sport, and everybody should train this sport. It's the best. It's the best feeling you can like feel inside the ring, outside the ring, when you finish training, when you finish sparring.
he's not lying, ladies and gentlemen. What Juan is saying is truly facts right now. Muay Thai is an amazing, beautiful sport. It's good for your mind, body, physically, mentally, and if you like it to the point where you're crazy enough to do what Juan and Ahmed is doing, you could actually go and fight around the world. It's a beautiful sport, and Juan Vasquez and Ahmad Alatmah are going to promote it to the world this Saturday. If you would like to see their fights, you can be there and get tickets. If you can't make it in person, you can order the live pay-per-view anywhere in the world on fcltv.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Juan Vasquez representing the great fighting country of Colombia. Ahmad Alatmah, the Warriors of Syria, is going to be happening this Saturday. Juan Vasquez, Ahmad Alatmah, freedom is coming. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.